Video dominates, and not just on YouTube. In fact, 4 of the 6 global channels that consumers view video are social media channels. Did you know that? So if you aren't already incorporating video into your marketing to create more brand awareness, attract more ideal customers, increase your likes and your subscribers, increase engagement, convert more leads into sales so that you can be more profitable, then you are missing out on a big piece of the marketing pie, my friend. So today I'm going to review 6 steps that you can take to create, or at least start, depending on where you are, your video marketing journey. So let's get to it. As with anything you start, the first thing that you need is to create a plan. Your plan needs to be incorporated into your overall marketing strategy as well as your business strategy. But your video marketing strategy is going to be very specific to the types of videos that you want to create, and take it down to a deeper level to focus in on the topics and what your ideal customers are going to resonate with or take action on the most, depending on which platform they're on. Now, it doesn't have to be on YouTube. It could be on Facebook. It could be on Instagram through Reels, or if you're doing TikTok, whatever your platform is, just know where your ideal customers are spending time. Create a plan that involves the frequency of your videos, where you're going to be placing your videos, the average duration of your videos, what your call to action is going to be on each video, because with every video, you need to involve some type of call to action so they know what to do after watching that video. The second thing that you need to do is conduct research. And this research can be in your industry, different technologies, your competitors, so that you know what they're doing, but then also to identify or uncover gaps of what they may not be doing, or if they're doing it, maybe they're making some mistakes that you're like, hey, I could fix that and make an even more compelling and more richer experience for the ideal customers who might be considering them, but now you're giving them a reason to consider you. The third thing is to know your audience. I mentioned to make sure that you know who your ideal customer is. And really knowing your audience is understanding what they best engage with, what type of media. If it's video, where is it? But then also to create the videos for each step of the sales funnel, or customer journey, as I like to refer to it, and making sure that you have all the bases covered. The thing I recommend the most to my clients is to reverse engineer the customer journey so that you can make sure that you've got those videos in those key or pivotal places where they're going to be the most impactful, they're going to get the most engagement, and that call to action is going to make the most sense for them at that moment in their buyer's journey to continue the journey with you. The fourth thing you need to do in creating a plan is to analyze all the options. So when people think of video, they typically think of YouTube, right? The second thing that people might think of is Instagram Reels or TikTok. But you may think, I don't want to create short form videos like that. Or you may feel like you need to be entertaining and dancing and doing all kinds of crazy stuff in order to be successful on TikTok. You don't need to be, but maybe that's what you're seeing and what your ideal customers are wanting to see from you. And if you're not comfortable with that, then looking at all the different options that are available, whether it's Instagram Reels, if it's YouTube Shorts, or if it means creating stories on Facebook and Instagram, TikTok, you can do that now too, in your icon or your logo. Knowing what type of video is going to resonate with them as well is going to be really important in your planning. So think about it for a second, that if you're creating short form videos and putting them on TikTok, but your audience is spending most of their time on LinkedIn, then you're really missing the mark on where you're connecting with your ideal customers. But you're also wasting that time and possibly money in creating videos that just aren't going to give you any type of benefit, or your ideal customers any type of benefit, because they won't be able to find you. The fifth thing you need to create a plan for creating your video marketing strategy is to start recording your videos. Even if you're not comfortable with being on camera, you can record your videos off camera and use B-rolls and image overlays and text overlays and all kinds of overlays to keep you from being on camera. But if you want to be the face of your brand, then you're going to need to be on camera at some point. So the first thing you need to do is just press record. You have to try it in order to know what it's going to take to be consistent and show up and be there, be the brand that you want to be for your business, and so that your ideal customers will recognize you every time they see one of your videos, whether it's on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, any of the platforms. Part of creating your videos too is understanding what topics you're going to cover. That's going to help out a lot with taking the anxiety off, the pressure off your shoulders, the not knowing what to create or post next week or tomorrow or whatever time frame you're posting your videos. So doing that keyword research is going to be really helpful in the planning process and really make the recording and getting on camera a lot easier. When you have a topic researched and you know what you're going to be talking about, it makes it a lot easier to actually record it and get it done quicker than if you have no idea to press record and then just sit there like this. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Nobody wants to see that. The sixth and final thing that you need in creating a plan for your video marketing efforts is to create a promotional plan. It doesn't necessarily have to be paid promotions. It can be free on different social media platforms. But the important thing is that creating a video is only going to do so much. If you're not promoting it and letting people know where to find it, what you want them to do once they're there, then it's going to be really challenging to justify creating your videos, especially if you have to report that up to someone else. So the most important thing that you can do once you've created your video is to promote it to others. Now you can do this through doing keyword research so that you know what keywords you want to incorporate into the video and the topic and the description and thumbnail if you're using it on YouTube, and understanding what keywords are going to be most relevant for each of the platforms. So if you're going to place it on YouTube, which I highly recommend, it's the second biggest search engine in the world, and it's owned by the first biggest search engine, which is Google. So you've got the power of two monster search engines working together if you're putting your video on YouTube. So you can understand and hopefully appreciate the importance of researching the keywords that you need in order to optimize your video for the most expansive and most relevant and the most views, subscriber opportunities that you can possibly get by putting your video on YouTube. Now you've got your video on YouTube and you're like, okay, well, I've been spending all my time on these other social media platforms. Now what? You can still promote your video on these social media platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and promote or help people get to your video if it's on YouTube. The key to that is creating video clips that you can use on those platforms and then saying, hey, if you want to watch the rest of this video, or if you want to see the other 3 tips, or if you want to see how I used this with one of my clients, give them a compelling reason to go and watch the full video. Then that's going to help navigate some traffic over to the full video that you've got on YouTube. Now, I did share with you that I have a compelling call to action for you at the end of this video. And what I am inviting you to do is have me do a video audit of a video that you have. It can be on YouTube, it can be on Facebook, it could be a TikTok video, it could be an Instagram Reels, whatever it is. I am going to open up this opportunity for a limited amount of time to anyone who would like a complimentary audit of a video, or if you want me to take a look at your YouTube channel, I can do an audit on that as well. So the link is below the video. I encourage you to fill out the form, and if so, I will be very quick with my feedback back to you so that you can take action immediately and improve what you're doing with your video currently. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Again, I appreciate you and you investing time in this channel. And until next time, make today great.